Today I will be discussing antibiotic use on animal farms in Brazil and the rise of antibiotic resistance. Antibiotic resistance poses a threat to people around the globe as it decreases the effectiveness of antibiotics to treat disease. Antibiotic resistance is now considered a public health emergency as it results in the death of 700,000 people a year. Globally, 70% of antibiotics are used for agricultural purposes. As a major producer and exporter of meat, Brazil is the second highest user of veterinary antibiotics globally, and this is expected to rise by 13% by 2030. The resistant bacteria developed on farms due to antibiotic overuse can then be transmitted to humans in the environment through direct contact with livestock, meat consumption, and disposal of livestock waste in the environment. Many antibiotics used in livestock are important for human medicine, thus, bacteria building resistance to these antibiotics poses a great threat. In 2018, a national action plan was implemented in Brazil with the goal of developing antibiotic legislation. Nonetheless, antibiotic use remains consistent as antibiotics ensure farmers sufficient production by preventing and treating animal illness. This helps them maintain competitiveness in the market, and antibiotics remain unregulated. For example, in Brazil, farmers can obtain antibiotics directly from suppliers with little oversight from veterinarians or government regulation. The meat and animal product industries in Brazil will be in need of an alternative method of preventing disease if they are to reduce antibiotic use. Improvements in biosecurity on farms presents itself as a fruitful option as good biosecurity practices can reduce the risk of disease in livestock. Although Brazil has set guidelines for animal welfare, the country does not currently have biosecurity requirements set for farms. Some examples of biosecurity measures include quarantining sick animals, health monitoring, pest control, regulating the movement of visitors to prevent bringing bacteria and disease into the farm, and maintaining clean animal feed and water.